Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the Albion Power Station, and we've got quite a match in store for you tonight here at NAW.
It's the opening match, but it is also the main event.
It is both one and all. It is the opening, it is the main event. I am Greg Polynuk.
Today we have in the ring currently...
What's your name, mate?
I'm Nick, the babyface, baby boy blue.
And what we've got here is a bit of a clusterfuck of a match. We've got NAW head trainer George, the Hitman Steel, Jason, the Crusher Cole, Iron Horse, and Tyson Shaw. Refereeing tonight,
We have the Impaler, Vladimir.
Vladimir the Impaler, looking quite chevalet.
Yeah, that
black
shirt
and
fits
white.
him well.
Fits him well. It's almost as if it was made for him.
It may have well been. Now I think so George is starting the match.
George has told the crowd to shut up.
True George style.
True George style, and Iron Horse seems to agree. Iron Horse, an absolute beast of a man, weighing in at 2 Holden's worth of weight.
Looks like they lost that dick waving competition.
The dick waving competition has been lost. George.
I was right, George is starting the match.
George is starting the match.
Interesting choice.
It's Tyson here. Tyson looks keen.
And young.
Keen and young, just the way he likes it. George seems to be hurting already.
Just from existing, really.
George, a veteran in the sport, I'm sure he's going to bring the pain.
But I am seeing him limping already, and there's no moves that are being performed yet.
No moves, but George will still lay it out. George is going to absolutely punch the fuck out of Tyson here.
He's going to try.
He's going to try. He's going to succeed. Lock up. George showing his experience here. Wrenching at the neck of Tyson.
I'm not sure. I think he's being pushed into the corner.
He's actually applying quite a lot of pressure in resolve.
Yep, no, you can see he lured him into that corner. He's actually taking the upper hand now.
George, amazing at luring people into corners, manages to grab Tyson into an Irish whip. Holy shit. Sunset flip. George goes down. Oh, kicks Tyson in the ears. Oh, reversal
Oh, what a
into a
takedown.
heel hook. Heel hook takedown.
Not going to be enough for George tonight.
2 count by
He's
Vlad
trying
the
again.
Impaler. Vlad the Impaler has officially announced it is simply a 2 call. George with the
Oh
textbook hip lock takedown.
He's going for it again, and it's not quite enough to put down this young buck.
George mounting Tyson from behind.
He's really grinding those hips in now. Get that chin lock in.
Paul Vaughan at ringside.
Making sure everything goes just the way he wants it.
Paul Vaughan is an absolute animal on the mic.
The commissioner of the federation.
Paul Vaughan's commissioner, is he?
Is he not?
You're the one telling the story here, Nick.
I assumed he was. He's the owner?
No, I think he is the commissioner. I think you're right, but
Okay.
I'm just confirming.
Alright, yes, he is the commissioner then. I am.
We've got
Happy confirm.
scoop slam by Tyson onto George.
That's got to be it.
Oh, my
Hulk
God.
Hogan leg drop. No
Hulk
one's
Hogan.
ever kicked out of that.
No one's ever kicked out of it.
Oh, and he
That's
won't
why
need
Iron
to.
Horse has stepped in. Iron Horse making sure that Hulk Hogan leg drop does not end the match.
And chaos has just erupted.
George on his knees once again.
Iron Horse not the legal man. Vlad letting him know that.
Vlad telling Iron Horse, sit the fuck down. Iron
I hope
Horse,
this certainly won't come back to haunt Vlad in the future.
Vlad unable to see whether the ropes are in play here. Paul Vaughan interacting with the referee,
And Paul Vaughan is doing something.
offering him some sort of cutting motion. Vlad.
Not-
Gee. Mind games here played by
yeah.
George.
Not sure anyone knows what's going on just now.
What George is doing is he's distracting Vladimir the Impaler while Iron Horse chokes out Tyson.
Dastardly.
Dastardly, but this is what happens when you're a veteran of the business.
I guess that's what you got to do to take advantage when you're as old as.
Taking advantage is George's specialty here tonight.
He's just on top. No.
On top, now he's on the bottom,
Sometimes that's where George likes it.
and he's managed to grab the rope. Paul Vaughan
Helping the Vlad see, right?
drawing the cross eyes of Vlad to the ropes.
And the match is grinded once again to an inexplicable halt.
Inexplicable, but time-consuming. And
That's right. It's the first match of the night. I'm sure we're just getting everyone warmed up.
first match of the night. Oh, vicious takedown. Vicious. Krav Maga-esque takedown by George. I haven't seen this since the battlefields of the Cold War.
I'm not sure if I'm mistaken, but we haven't seen a tag yet, so...
No tags, no legal tags.
Oh,
Here we go. Oh my god, big man's in the ring. Iron Horse is in the ring. Weighing in at 400 Holden Commodores. Iron Horse absolutely stomping a mud hole in Tyson Shaw here. Jason, the Kid Crusher Cole, trying to make his way in for an intervention. An intervention much needed by Iron Horse.
He's got to get that tag or it's going to be over very soon.
Tyson definitely needs to tag out, or he's going to find himself in a world of hurt.
Iron Horse missing that clothesline by a mile.
Cross body into a body slam by Iron Horse. Vlad
not
with
gonna
the
tickle.
2 count. Vlad absolutely driving his forearms into the canvas there just to officiate a match. What dedication.
Yeah, I've seen bruises on those arms before, and it's just a dedicated referee right there.
Very dedicated referee, and as you can tell, well dressed. He could probably use with a new pair of shoes, but let's not draw attention to that.
Too much.
So what we've got here is George choking the young man Tyson Shaw.
Trying to prolong this match as long as possible. You could probably pin him at this point.
Trying to prolong the
with it.
match. He's gone into a half Boston Crab here. Tyson reaching for the ropes, but he seems to be miles away. And a 1.5 count by Vlad,
what
the
is-
cross-eyed impaler.
Oh, George, non-stop. Offense.
Smart. George tapping the temple of his own forehead, indicating that he is in fact the smartest wrestler in the ring right now.
Clearly the intellectual superior of everyone, including Vlad.
Including the commentary team, obviously smarter than us. George looking like the painting from the Ghostbusters movie. Absolutely drilling Tyson here with a chop.
Oh, and here we have, what's happening here?
Paul the Toucher Vaughan.
Distracting the referee for no real reason, considering George has the advantage in the match.
Absolutely getting in the face of Jason the Kid Crusher Cole here.
For no reason again. Once again. For no
Well,
reason.
he's just earning his paycheck, Nick.
He's... If by earning his paycheck you mean making it look like he belongs there?
Well, I think he
100%
does belong
correct.
here, actually, Nick. So, I don't know what you're saying, mate.
If by belong here you mean the boss belongs at a job? Yeah.
Well, yes. You need a boss to function, mate.
Paul Vaughan clearly taking the necessary steps to make sure this match is as good as it possibly could be.
Yep.
What a lariat.
With just his presence alone, Paul Vaughan
Paul Vaughan giving
Talking-
instructions to the photographer now,
telling him this is how it's done.
saying that this is not the angle we take photos of Iron Horse from
No, we take them from a low down position
to enhance his size.
to enhance his size. The size of 800 Holden Commodores. Holy Christ. Paul Vaughan rocking the t-shirt of famous Marvel comic book character, The Punisher. Paul Vaughan also known as The Punisher for his punishing ways in instructing the cameramen on how to do their job.
I believe there's a knockoff Oakley's.
No, I do believe they are real.
Amazing.
They are actually a tax write-off. there is a sunset law in Australia where you are able to claim up to $300 on sunglass wear per annum.
Is that right?
And
I must go.
Paul Vaughan taking advantage.
Oh, the
of
tag
law.
has happened.
Oh, Jason the Kid Crusher Cole
Finally in the match.
intimidating the old man.
George
Old
having
man
none of it.
begging back to his knees once again. Is this a proposal or a begging? I don't know why he didn't just tag out, honestly.
Joe Schlob actually calling for the Iron Horse tag.
Joe Schlob gets punched.
Oh, in the
And his little
nads.
Wiener nads. Holy shit, George grabbing that number 2 haircut.
You can be the fresh man all you want, but if you take one punch to the nads, that's it. You're back down on your
Here
knees.
comes Iron Horse. Boom. Double fucking hammer fist death. Look at those size 15 boots being driven into the sternum of Jason, the Child Eater Crush. Oh.
Can we take some laps in the action to discuss perhaps the pairing of George and Iron Horse?
Well, it's a friendship going back a long time now, Nick.
Well, that's the only explanation it could possibly be.
Well, I mean, it's a pairing of experience, knowledge, and wit.
On George's part.
On George's part, getting the job done. One punch at a time, my friend Nick.
George angling for that tag now that he knows he can actually fight the guy.
George, with no contact on the turnbuckle whatsoever, whether he tags in now would not be legal. Paul Vaughan passing George, an inanimous object.
I can't say I saw that. I'm sorry. I
That
didn't
looks
see
like a keychain, an Oakley keychain passed to George by Paul Vaughan.
Oh, Iron Horse!
Oh! Big man's out!
Got to be dead.
Past the Comic Sans fonted apron. Holy
George is
mackerel.
by himself now. What's going to happen?
Got a bit of a pairing of minds here. Jason Shaw and Michael Crusher.
Yeah, they're teaming up
Oh.
to take out the horse.
Stephen with the splash to the outside.
What's their plan now? They got to set their sights on George.
George is in the ring. George is not scared. George has 40 years of experience in the business. He fears nothing. Oh, look at a little half-assed toe kick to the nads.
That's all he needs sometimes.
Here he is with the Oakley keychain around the neck of Stephen.
And you see that grin on Paul Vaughan's face. He knows everything's going just the way he planned.
Stephen gagging once again,
Vlad clearly seeing,
trying to
All
intervene
this.
in the gagging of Stephen.
and Vlad has pocketed that.
He's pocketed that, and I believe you will see that later tonight at Cash Converters. Cameraman does not seem interested in taking too many snapshots here tonight. Keen on the main event here of Robbie Ritchie versus Zane Taylor.
Low blow from George.
Low blow to the underdeveloped dick of Peter Hartwright.
See Iron Horse back on his feet now.
Iron Horse making his way to the ring.
He is lumbering
What a
slowly.
What a beast mode of a man, honestly. Sponsored by Red Rooster here tonight and Ton Bitter Draft. We are at the Albion Power Center.
Iron Horse, the legal man again.
Iron Horse, the legal again, makes his way to the ring. Paul Vaughan intervening, touching the body of Jason Shaw.
I don't wonder which side Vlad's on.
Vlad looking
Oh.
confused. Doesn't realize what's going on.
Oh, the
Reaching for the Oakley. Handing it back to George. Oh my
Vlad,
god.
Vlad.
Vlad is obviously on the payroll here tonight.
Oh, begrudging 3 count from Vlad. He did not want to do that. You could tell.
He did not want to do that.
No.
Although he's obviously on the side of George. Handing back that Oakley keychain to George. Why, I don't know.
Now, you've got to wonder the integrity of Vlad, knowing full well that he could have refused that count at any point. You could see on his face he didn't want to do it, but he did it. I mean, I think this runs deeper than it looks on the outside.
There is a lot of politics involved in this match.
Speaking of which, what's oh Vlad picked up by Iron Horse. Oh, there's my theory out the fucking window. Vlad thrown on his bad side, Everyone in this venue knows that he can't be thrown on that side. Oh, look at him. He's looking with the EMTs out here. It's Vlad. It's fucking Vlad. He's down.
Oh my god!